What's good, job boys? What's good? I ain't gonna lie, bro. Let's get into these reactions, man. Yeah, you see the smoke. I be vibing, bro. I be vibing. Shout out YouTube. Hey, YouTube. It was nothing. What are you talking about? It's just an instant. Just an instant. Fuck am I doing? What am I looking for? My headphones. Headphone on my ear. Where does shit go? They gotta be attached to the bit. Or the fuck? I be dropping these bitches. They don't know good shit. Hey, what's goody, man? Hey, what's good, man? Hello, how y'all boys doing, bro? Y'all know it's be me, bro. Y'all know how I'm doing, man. You know what I'm saying? Here we go, Indiana, oh Indiana, man. This my thing about A Rich, bro. It's like you gotta play the nigga. I get you got DJ. I get it. Shane. No, you know what I think this is though? This is a situation of a bunch of niggas who ain't never did this before. It's a bunch of niggas making decisions in the organization. Like, this organization so bad. It's a bunch of niggas making decisions in the organization that ain't never had to make decisions before. Shane Steichen, young head coach, all these niggas. My boy Ursay, you feel me? Rest in peace. Shout out Big Dog. Like, it's a bunch of niggas making decisions that they don't know, you feel me? They never made a decision before, and that's what's going on, and it's showing, and it's like, bro, y'all got this young, y'all got this the youngest, and if you ask me, the most fucking potential quarterback, this nigga you got a word to Brewski, you got a nigga. Let's just keep it real. So that mean he coming with the speed, big body, big as shit. Oh my God, he's Luck. He can be Luck. If you like Andrew Luck, though, he can be Andrew Luck. Like, this man could be Luck. Let me quit yapping. Let's get into it. This man, it just kills me though. It blows me, bro. Cause, bro, as a coach, bro, play the kid. He gotta learn. That's the problem. He don't got no. He hasn't played. He hasn't played. We gotta put him in the game. We gotta let him play. What you mean we're not gonna? You gotta. That's the problem. He hasn't played, and you not putting him in the fucking game. You never gonna let him learn. Put the nigga in the game. He get hurt, but bro, you gotta put him in the game, bro. You just gotta put him in the game, bro. That's the problem. You gotta let him play. You gotta let him play. He ain't played yet, man. He ain't even played football yet, man.
Butler is jumping out of his shoes. He is so excited. Daniel Jones has been named the starting quarterback for the Indianapolis
I know my boy
Colts.
D, but heated.
Clap up, boys, for DJ.
Yeah, Danny Dimes, baby.
Shout out Dennis.
Hell yeah.
It just don't make sense, bro.
Excuse me. Get emotional on the ball.
Man, and the way my boy Pat killed, oh my God, the way my boy Pat killed A Rich last year, man. Oh, that blew me. I ain't gonna lie. I think I posted that video. I don't think I did. I don't think I did because I ain't want to, because that blew me, bro. The way that my boy Pat killed A Rich last year for tapping his helmet, man. That nigga, man, come on, bro. Pat, I fuck with you, Pat. But you was a punter. That nigga's the quarterback. It's a difference out there. Yeah, you might know what a locker room and what niggas might think of that, but boy, you wasn't really out there. You feel me? 100 snaps a game, 50 snap, 90 snaps a game, making decisions. You know, and I ain't even trying to diss my nigga Pat, but if that nigga need to tap his helmet, he ain't played football before. He don't know. That nigga's a hooper. This big ass nigga's a hooper, man.
Big day.
Dreadhead ass nigga's a hooper.
Darius Butler, let's go to you. Obviously, Indianapolis Colt legend.
That's why you think he play
NFL
quarterback.
You know everything about
You gotta play.
So,
say that.
He got that bone already.
Was announced starting quarterback today. I guess, what does that do for the Colts? What does that do for the team? And were you expecting this, or did you think Anthony Richardson was good?
I was not expecting it. I didn't know. I didn't know which way it was going to go. I'm not, shocked. But AR, he had an opportunity.
God,
Daniel Jones had an opportunity as well. AR, I felt like it was probably his job to lose, so he couldn't beat out Daniel Jones. And the people that I've talked to, I guess, around the organization, close to him, have seen the battle, didn't seem shocked, didn't seem surprised. So that lets me know And I said it yesterday. The locker room won't be surprised. You know this as well. If it's a quarterback battle, you probably weren't around many quarterback battles thinking of the teams you played with.
DJ just been here before.
That's the thing, though. You just got to let him play. I feel like with A. Rich, you just got to let him play.
A quarterback battle is happening. The locker room shouldn't be surprised when the starter is
if you're going to trade, I feel like if you trade him, that's crazy.
It's another opportunity for Danny Dimes. You know, he is somewhat a relatively young quarterback. We have seen more of him on the football field. So AR still younger, still more upside, but you got to think about it. Shane Steichen, Chris Ballard, they're coaching for their job. You know, with Carly taking over the ownership role, everybody knows they're coaching, they're playing for their jobs day in and day out. So this decision made with that in mind.
That's what any coach, man, that's what any nigga gonna do. But sometimes you got take, I don't know the saying, but risk makes champions, nigga. You take a risk, the bigger the risk, the bigger the reward. Put that young nigga in the game, man. Where Dabrowski, that young nigga could ball.
Consistency was
a big thing. That young nigga deep ball, he throwing that bitch up to AP. Oh my God, he throwing them deep balls up to Micah Pittman. Just set that up the play action. Who we got at running back? Is it still my nigga? What's his name? JT still out there? JT still at running back, boy. You get that nigga the ball. Come on, man. You set that play action up, them deep balls, man. Come on.
For
bro.
Shane,
get him running the ball, man. Design quarterback runs, you feel me? Little slight pulls, read options. Come on, what are you doing, Shane? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Doesn't seem like Coach Nation is very, very excited. It's been a revolving door. And you drafted a guy in the top 5, so you had high expectations. But this is where we are right now. We made some moves, and now we know which direction we're going. So Daniel Jones is our guy going forward.
That's my thing. Like the
Colts Twitter. With DJ.
It's been a revolving door, and you drafted a guy in the top 5, so you had high expectations. But this is where we are right now. We made some moves, and
what do you say?
Now,
Coach Shea is not planning for this to be a short-term arrangement for Daniel Jones. He's the starting QB for the season. Shane Steichen told reporters, "Hey, wow, I don't know what to have a short lease on that."
We know which direction we're going. So Daniel Jones is our guy going forward.
That's my thing. Like the Colts Twitter is very, very mad about the decision, and I understand being mad because yes, this basically signals not for sure, not 100% that you wasted a top 5 pick.
Like, come on, what are you doing
on a quarterback?
That's what I'm saying. It's like you never made a decision
that has not worked out. So yeah, as a fan base. When you waste a top 5 pick on a quarterback, that sets you back a lot of years.
Play.
But being like really mad at Shane Steichen for picking Daniel Jones, I don't get. I don't think they're picking Dan Jones because they want to lose.
Yeah.
I assume they were at practices and watched the film and watched both these quarterbacks and decided that Dan Jones was the best quarterback at this time to win games. So I don't understand why they're so mad at Shane Steichen. I can see them being mad at Ballard. Because he was the one that drafted Anthony Richardson.
That's what I'm saying. Like the organization, the head coach. That's what I'm saying. Young head coach. He got to listen to them niggas. It's the organization, but the organization ain't never made decisions before.
Or they're just mad at Shane Steichen because they're saying they didn't give him enough time to grow as a quarterback.
I mean, I thought people were pissed because Stinkin said, "Hey,
Steichen.
He's our guy for the whole."
Coach Steichen.
Yeah, bingo. What you guys said. That he basically said, "Hey, Daniel Jones is the QB for the entire season." I thought that's why Colts Nation was so pissed because it really doesn't make any sense. I like that he's saying like, "Hey, this guy's got no leash. Go out there, spin it. It's not as if you throw a couple picks, we're gonna pull you." But if they're 2-6 going into week 9,
come on,
and
put the young man.
Steichen is up there saying, "Hey, Dan Jones is still our guy." You gotta put AR in because now everyone's talking about okay, so they're done with Anthony Richardson.
Come on, talk to me, Dub, Raiders, close one. Dub, I'm gonna give him a dub. Cardinals, dub. Chargers, L. Titans, dub. They gonna win the division. Like them Titans, Titans ain't beating them. I don't think Cam Ward young. Pitt, L. Who quarterback in Pitt? AR. Week what? 9. L. At 1 p.m. That's wild. They might go get that, though. That's an early game. That's one of them ones. At Pittsburgh, though. Nah. Fuck no. I don't think no. I don't know. But that's one of them ones. Atlanta. Atlanta, toss up. Dub. Bye. L. Houston. Dub. Jax. How good would Jacksonville be? Because you never know. I ain't gonna lie with them. Who they coach? No coach, though. Dub. I like them for their division games, though. I ain't gonna lie. Seahawks. Dub. Alright, yeah, it don't matter. Niners. L. Fuck is you talking about? Niggas ain't never beat them fucking Niners. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? Jax. Dub. Houston. L.
Interesting. But then if you listen to what Chris Ballard said before, Chris Ballard said, like, hey, this isn't a make or break year for Anthony Richardson. So maybe like the 5th-year option, there's no way you can really pay someone give someone a 5th-year option, especially at QB, if they don't play this year. But if Danny Dimes goes and balls out and his number is like astronomical, and Steichen and them keep their jobs, and AR has another year, to learn, do you think it's possible that they can bring AR back and see, like, you know what? Yesterday, he took an entire season. There was no injuries. There was no off-the-field stuff. He just learned behind Danny Dimes. Like, do you think there is
I was also, but see, when I let my emotions calm down and then I start to think, actual football, they could be thinking that too. They could be thinking that. They could be thinking the Jordan Love route, but is Danny not letting? I get that's but Danny ain't that good. That's how I'm feeling though. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like Danny ain't that man. Got him sitting behind Danny. I respect it though. I respect it. You gotta respect decision. But I just feel like Danny not that good. Like Danny, I feel it though. I feel it. Danny, man. Danny. He's a baller. He's a baller. Danny a baller. Don't get me fucked up. Danny can ball. He's a baller. He's very similar to AR. He just, he's just the, not even trying to be funny. He's the Caucasian version. That's just what it is. It's nothing against it. They both the same quarterback. It's just 2 different versions. Right, Brusky. I like it. I think Danny, you can let him rock out a year. It is what it is. Because Danny only got a 1 year. Oh, God, let him go out here, ball. See what he could do. See if he can win y'all some games. And then, let the young buck go. Then the problem is when he get in there, he's still not going to have them real live snaps played. But he going to be an NFL player, though. He will be an NFL player. Let me call you
realistic route where that could happen, or hey, if Danny Dimes does well, the Colts are going to inevitably pay him to keep him here. There's no way AR can.
It's a great problem to have, obviously. If Daniel Jones steps in and plays so well that they have to pay him a bunch of money,
they don't got to pay him shit.
But what do you do with Anthony Richardson? I don't know. I mean, you got to think about Anthony Richardson also mentally throughout the rest of the season. Like, you got to be ready. We're 1 play away, obviously, but it's got to be like a jarring blow. When you're thinking, hey, I'm going in, here we go. Year 2, I'm healthy now, I feel good. He's done everything and came into camp in shape, all this stuff. And then you realize, hey, I'm not getting the starting nod. But that's the thing, though. You have to realize you're 1 play away. There will be a time this season when they're going to need Anthony Richardson. I don't know how long that might be for. It might only be a series. Might only be for a quarter, maybe a game or 2, maybe 10 games. We don't know, but you have to be ready, Ty, right?
Well, like Connor was saying, obviously Steichen, him saying that Danny Dimes is going to be the starter the whole year is just posturing. That's bullshit. We know that's not the case. If they start 0-4, they're going to go to Anthony Richardson. So it's one of those things where, but I don't know. You guys would know more, but like you said, the locker room's not shocked. You can't really pout or anything because Anthony Richardson had every opportunity to win this job. And if it would have been even somewhat close, they're probably going with Anthony Richardson, right? So Daniel Jones went out and he won this job, and left no doubt. So, I don't know, but it's also you're looking at what he's done in his past in his career. It's not like you're backing up Aaron Rodgers and it's okay, unless this guy gets hurt, I have no opportunity of playing. Like you mentioned, there is a good chance that they're going to need him to play this year, and he could play play himself into the starting role within a couple weeks if they don't play well.
Yeah, like it's damn near the Baker Mayfield situation, verbatim, especially just when you look at the Colts offense. Now, they don't have, Mike Evans and Chris Godwin, but Michael Pittman's been paid. He's very, very good.
Yep.
And then they have a couple guys on there that you would assume if they have a good season,
Downs,
they might get paid.
AP.
Josh Downs, maybe not A.D. Mitchell because it's only his second year, but when you look at just their skill in general, it is like Baker going to, bingo. It is like him going to Tampa Bay. And if Danny Dimes is legitimately probably thinking to himself, like, here we go. If I go out there and win 9 games, like I probably earn myself
get $100 million.
a $40 million contract again.
I mean, he saw it last year. He finished the season with the Vikings. Like he saw Darnold do it. Like,
He could go. I go like 2-3 years, $100 million. You feel me? I need $100 million.
it has happened
That's how
more
I'm feeling.
lately than I feel
That's
like.
how I'm coming
who's
out
the
that
next
shit.
guy?
And see, but Kirk Cousins went that's the Kirk Cousins route. They go 1 year, go get paid $30 million. Cause them quarterbacks, they gonna pay you. You go ball out. Go another year. I need 38 this year. What are you talking about? I just bought out. I almost what? Next year, come on. I only need 32. I feel it. I lost. I didn't lost. You feel me? Pow! Come on, ball out. Excuse me. I need 48 million. I just went to the Super Bowl, lost, but I'm still you know what I'm saying? Feel me? Niggas gonna be getting. That's the Kirk Cousins shit.
Who's the next QB to kind
Like, I
of
feel like it's
revamp your
happening.
career?
I'll be
year
like,
now.
dude, I need 2-3 years, $100 million. 110 million, you feel me? 116 million.
Do you know?
Chill
Like,
shit.
Darnold, Baker, like it's happening.
But them niggas Lamar be going 300 million, 5 years?
Thing all the time.
God.
Yeah, and he's a first round pick, so he obviously has to be excited. He has all that we talked about. He has all the pieces, and I said it earlier. It is the NFL. It's not for long. Coach is the coach for their job. Chris Ballard is GMing for his job, and I feel like he's done his job to put a good roster together around these quarterbacks. And he has to feel somewhat good because you go out and take a shot drafting Anthony Richardson, but then you bring Daniel Jones in, who had a competitive market somewhat. Like other teams wanted Daniel Jones to come in and play for him, so you bring him in, and then Daniel Jones wins the job. So now, okay, you rest on you use the piece around it. Jonathan Taylor, the offensive line, the pieces on defense. Who you got to get healthy and they have to play better. Bringing in Lou over to call the shots on defense. So you have some hope, but as a team, as a locker room, it is good. You hate not really having that direction, not really knowing who your guy is. And we just mentioned those names: Sam Darnold, Geno Smith, Baker Mayfield, who have revived their careers in different places. So it will be that opportunity there. It'll be tough for Daniel Jones. It is good, being named the starter for the year. But he knows. I'm sure he hears the noise. He knows the fans aren't clamoring. The fans are. Yeah, the fans are. But he's coming from New York too, so he's used to kind of dealing with those things, man. But it's going to be loud. It's going to be tough. But as Colts fans, I'm sure you're frustrated. A lot of people are kind of. I'm seeing a lot of Arch Manning, Brock pitching.
He's not coming out next year.
That's what they saying now. We'll see. But I'm still hopeful as a Colts fan. I got to be optimistic. It is August 19th. So we got our guy, and both of these guys, regardless of who won the job, I felt like we
Well, if they get Arch Manning, they'll let that nigga get 10 years to develop. What are you talking about?
Back at some point.
Never
See,
get
just
rid of
based
that
off
nigga.
what we've seen with these guys, not only just playing wise, but health wise. These aren't like necessarily Iron Men up until this point in their career, at least. So I think this isn't the last we've seen of AR, and I hope he stays prepared. He stays ready for his next opportunity, whether that's here or somewhere else.
And for the AR side, you can, I don't know, maybe give Bryce Young a call because he got benched last year. So, and he's coming back and he looked
number one pick.
Yes, number one pick. Looked really good. Has looked really good in training camp this year. They love what they're seeing going in. So you can come back from this.
True. How difficult is it though with like the whole thing with AR has been like, hey, this guy needs reps. He needs to play. And it's like,
Right, you
okay,
gotta let him play.
he's not going to be getting any reps.
Yeah.
So it's like, how does he actually get better when like all the physical stuff is there, but that is his biggest thing is like this guy needs to actually play football to get better at it.
You gotta play ball.
It's tough because it's true. Like, you're going to want to give all your reps to your starting quarterback.
Correct.
Like, especially even if you throw a
gotta
couple
play,
reps here and
bro.
there to Anthony Richardson, hey, take the last couple of walkthrough or, a few here, you're definitely going to have reps for him. But if you're not the guy and you're not the one that is going to be in there,
not getting your
of course
reps,
we've got to focus on
Yeah.
who's going to be in there on game day. Like that's going to get the majority of our attention and the majority of the reps. So for Anthony Richardson, how do you continue to develop when you're not getting those valuable reps. It's like the whole cliche. You got to get the mental reps. You got to prepare like you are the starter. Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's hard to do for 17 straight weeks.
Yeah. Do you think they have to? This is like a hey, you kind of have to trade this guy type of situation.
Anthony Richardson?
No.
Anthony Richardson, yeah. Like if you're
No, I don't think so.
okay.
No, I don't think so. It's not like when you have a guy with such a big, I guess, brand, and it's just going to cause a lot of distraction, like a Cam Newton or a Tim Tebow, or it's not one of those type situations. I don't think it'll be a distraction because we all saw his career, and how it's unfolded when he had the opportunity last year and the year previous with the injury and everything like that. So we've all seen it, and we know why he's the backup. And these guys, we see the preseason games, but we know that's just glorified practice. Those are, 2-3 practices from these guys compared to whatever else they're doing in front of the teams and in front of the front office. So I don't think it's a situation. I think you still, you try to develop him, and once that opportunity comes, you got to harp on him to be ready, and it's going to be on him. Like we're talking about, get him reps and develop him. Yeah. And it's the National Football League.
Yeah,
like
right.
we're feeding each other's families. Like I'm responsible for you and the food you put on your plate, and same for coaches, same for people in the front office. So yeah, you want the best for Anthony Richardson, but if I'm Chris Ballard, Daniel Jones better get these reps, and I want to see him getting better week in and week out. And the same for Shane, and everyone else in that building.
Yeah, somebody, we're not going to keep waiting on the line any longer. Somebody who probably has a little more info on this situation. He's the host of the Move the Sticks pod. We all know that. But before we even get to this, DJ, hold on a second. I know you're waiting for us, but check out this Dr.
Look at that Dr.
Dr. Pepper, them boys getting paid. I was finna say that.
Drink up.
Them boys getting paid.
You're not an American, probably. That's
Well said.
Right?
Well said.
That's as simple as it can be. And with that being said, please welcome Mr. Daniel Jeremiah. Daniel, what's happening, brother?
DJ.
What's up, boys?
DJ, are you surprised at all that Daniel Jones is named starter for the Colts? Did you know this was coming weeks ago? How do you feel about
Daniel
this?
Jones.
I wasn't really surprised. I mean, I just thought, with Daniel Jones, it's the little bit of the unknown which works in his favor, in terms of being inside the building there. I thought Anthony Richardson, normally you'd say the tie goes to the young guy. I just think it had been such kind of a rocky experience that they wanted to try something new. So he was going to have to be significantly better than Daniel Jones. And, the preseason, I didn't think there was a huge gap between those guys. But, talking to people that have been in there during training camp and everything, you could kind of see this swinging towards Daniel Jones.
Daniel, can we tell enough from preseason games, especially with quarterback play? You can look at numbers and all that.
I don't believe so. I think, but I do think the main position you can look at in the preseason is quarterback, but it's not the real thing. But that is one of the positions you can look at and get a gauge of kind of how they play.
If a guy takes a screen pass 65 yards for you or whatever, gives you some good looking stats. But can we tell when we watching these preseason games with quarterbacks? And I feel like unless I'm there day in and day out watching practice and seeing, hey, how's the 2-minute drill going? How's it going? Move the sticks. All that stuff out watching practice.
You know what I'm saying? The DBs is very bad here. Like the DB in the live action, the DB probably gonna make a play on this ball way better. But you could tell he's seeing where to get it. He found the open man. It was easy. You know what I'm saying? Completion.
Seeing, hey, how's the 2-minute drill going? How's it going? Find the open sticks. Spot. All that stuff.
When I ain't gonna lie, when they showing these DJ highlights, it look like he throwing it over defenders and then
can you evaluate quarterbacks from these preseason games?
And DJ can run
I've always said preseason is a liar. So there's been times every single year where people will take something from the preseason and they run with it, and there ends up being absolutely nothing to it. Now, like with quarterbacks personally, I think you can see. Is the game too fast for guys? It's only going to get faster when you get to the regular season. So especially with, rookies and young guys, you get a sense of just how sped up they are. Are they a little bit under control? Is there some poise there? I think those are the types of things that you can glean from that. I don't know that the production in terms of what the stat sheet looks like, the box score, if that tells you who's played well and who hasn't played well. But you can see, I mean, you guys know when you get rookies out there, young players out there, you can tell guys that, okay, he's going to be able to help us. That's kind of the way I look at it.
Exactly. Shout out to them boys. I keep the strap on my head. I be round with that chop. I keep that 40, keep that blick. Keep that bitch up on my bed. Run, I keep that 40. All right. Shout out to y'all boys, man. I'm just a nigga at the crib who likes sports. Shout out to the Colts, though, bro. I hope they win. Shout out Daniel Jones, man. Go do your thing. Shout out Anthony Richardson, man. I'm a big fan, man. I'm just a fan who lives in the city of Indianapolis, you know. So that's all it is, you know. Just supporting the city. Just want to see him win, you know. I just want to go to a Colts game and see Anthony Richardson. But if DJ gonna go ball, I'm gonna go see DJ go ball. You feel me? Shout out DJ, man. But lay y'all boys, bro. Appreciate y'all. Flex, son. These haters, get your workout in. You feel me? Drink your water. And wear the brusky. Fuck a bitch daughter. All right, that. Say amen. You know, God keep God first. You feel me? God first. God bless you. Feel me? Shout out y'all, Bush Gang.